Hello Leo, and welcome to your first half of May 2019 general reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela, and this video is going to be for the Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Leo, this is your reading from, like I said, the beginning of May. Okay, this is going to be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Leo, as with any general reading, there may be certain aspects of this reading that will resonate and certain aspects that may not. So I invite you to take what does and leave the rest for someone else. Okay, listen to this with an open mind, and please don't force fit the reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading, then you can go to my website, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. I offer same-day readings, which are phone readings, and I also offer emergency readings. So if you have something that is time sensitive, or you find that you are the impatient type, that is what I would recommend. Otherwise, the pre-recorded option is there. It is available. Let's get right into it. Let's see what's really going on with you guys. The month of May. Let's see what May brought in for you. I'm hearing Scorpio right off the bat. Libra, Capricorn. Okay, yeah, see Scorpio. Oh, we also have Aquarius. All right, so, and then we got Sagittarius and Capricorn. All right, Pisces. Wow, Libra. We had a lot of signs here. So confirmation of those signs right away. So you could have been dealing with any of those signs. You may have that very heavily in your chart, in your houses, in your chart, okay? That could be the case. I feel, Leo, that you're grieving something. Grieving the loss of someone. Grieving the loss of a relationship. Something here has you feeling very emotional. Wanting emotional support. Some of you could be grieving the loss of a job. Finances may not be stable right now, possibly. And maybe you're thinking about doing something else. Going into business for yourself. Or perhaps you are in business for yourself and you're feeling that things are not steady. You're feeling like things are still a bit on shaky ground. Leo. Some of you could be dealing with court decisions could be going on with you or someone that's notable in your life. Some of you could be dealing with child support issues, or you have situations concerning a child that may have to do with court or the responsibility of a child. Perhaps you share a child with someone. I feel like those of you who are waiting for court outcomes, I feel like there's something here that leads to victory. So you may be victorious in something that you're waiting for. Some of you may decide to go back to school, or you may be in school. Okay, that may be your central focus right now. And the summertime, obviously it's your birthday, but I feel like the summertime ushers in a lot of newness. I feel like, or there could have been something significant that happened in the summertime, but I'm also feeling like you're feeling confused about what to do, where to travel to, where to go, who to run to for protection. Because I feel like this could be a very vulnerable time for you, Leo. A very emotional time. And it could have had something to do with deception or some type of chaos and confusion that's around you. Something confusing may have happened to you recently. And I'm also feeling like there's a need to declutter your space, declutter your mind of old thoughts. Yeah, some of you are mothers. Or like I said, there's just this need to feel nurtured and supported. You've got a lot of responsibilities going on. Some of you could definitely be single parents. You could have recently had a breakup with someone, Leo. And, now you're trying to, do this on your own. I don't like to use the word try because it's like, why are you trying? Just do it, right? But that might be how you're feeling. I feel like there is someone that you walked away from that you feel was perfect for you. Yeah, some of you are grieving the loss of an elder in your life. Or you could be contacted by an elder from the afterlife. For those of you who are sensitive and in tune with that, there could be an elder trying to reach out to you. Okay, yeah, you have a spiritual union with someone for some of you, but it was interrupted by a third-party situation. So now I feel like your focus is no longer the relationship. It's mastering your skills, mastering some type of ability. Could even have something to do with manifestation. Okay, but something is confusing you. A relationship that ended up at a dead end. It just really didn't lead you anywhere. And you find yourself at a distance from this person because this person has emotionally exhausted you. Or maybe you find that your circumstances are emotionally exhausting you. Your job, maybe you're feeling overworked, feeling like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. I do sense that there was this sense of rejection that you may have had when it had to do with a twin flame. For some of you, this is a soulmate. And I feel like with this relationship, Leo, someone here didn't want to take responsibility. Someone here didn't want to see the truth of a situation. They didn't want to see the truth of their faults. I feel like things are really about to get real. I feel like someone here is about to get a reality check. Someone that's avoiding the truth, deceiving themselves, but also deceived you in the past. I feel, why am I about to call you guys Scorpio again? I feel, Leo, that there's a situation here where you could definitely benefit from refocusing on self-love, self-care, and this includes mind, body, and spirit. It includes what it is that you put in your body. Eating, make sure that you eat your vegetables, right? Or this is you detoxing your body. Detoxing from people, situations, jobs, whatever it is. This could be a physical detox though. But I feel like there's someone that you're not talking to and you feel like you're winning by not talking to this person. Like you've won the arm wrestle challenge. And I mean that not in a literal way, but a figurative way. Like you feel like you have the upper hand in the situation, some of you, by not speaking to someone. I feel like you know that this person, for some of you, Leo, this could have been a very unhealthy relationship, very dysfunctional. Maybe the two of you didn't see eye to eye on how to raise the children. I'm also seeing that there could be pregnancy complications for some of you if you find that you are pregnant or you are expecting a child or wanting a child. Someone here has regrets, maybe about an abortion in the past. Someone has regrets about something that they may have said or done, about the fact that they deceived you in some way. And this is someone that is hoping that you will have a new perspective on them. You know, someone here wants a second chance to prove that. But I sense that, yeah, someone here wants a second chance, but I strongly get that someone is being stubborn. Leo, you could be dealing with the energy of another Leo, or this could be your own energy. But yes, grief. Someone is definitely grieving a decision, grieving a deceased loved one, grieving a decision that they wish that they had not made, grieving a child that didn't make it. Someone is grieving the loss of a father figure. Yes, I definitely feel, I see it, confirmation. You're going to be getting, like I said, for some of you that are sensitive to this type of energy. You're clairvoyant, you're psychic, you're empathic, okay? You're going to be getting messages from your deceased loved ones. They're trying to reach out to you, maybe comfort you in your time of need. Yeah. They may even come to you in your dreams and give you some type of advice. Or perhaps this person that you love could be popping up in your dreams. I feel like you're concerned about something, Leo. Something has really got you really in your head. But I feel like there's cause for celebration. Something here is going to have a positive outcome. Okay, you definitely have a family here, or family is important to you, or a lot of you are spending time with family. Looking forward to traveling to see family possibly in the summertime. Okay, but family could be a central focus, or you, like I said, you had a family with this person. Someone wants to come back into the picture. They're tired of feeling like an outsider. Someone feels like you locked them out of your life, that you blocked your heart in some way, and that you won't be receptive to them any longer. But what they brought to the table was nothing positive. They brought trickery. I won't say that they didn't bring anything positive to the table, because something kept you going when it came to this relationship. There was something sustainable here, but something happened that caused the two of you to fall apart. It could have something to do with an Aries or a Cancer as well. I feel like someone here, you feel like this person took advantage of you in some way, that they were not there with you for the right reasons, that they just needed something. They needed they were just capitalizing on you, you feel. Capitalizing on an opportunity to, I don't know, maybe this person didn't have a place to live, maybe they didn't have money. Maybe they drained you financially. Emotionally for sure though. A lot of fighting, discord, not seeing eye to eye. And that's what drove a wedge between the two of you, but I also feel like someone's coming back into the picture. I feel like you love this person just as much as they love you, Leo. And you think about one another just as much as, but you may not want to admit it. You guys equally think about one another, and you're equally confused about working on the relationship. I feel like you do want to bring this back. Like I said, there was something there that was keeping the relationship sustainable, and you're thinking about reestablishing the relationship. But at the same time, you're wondering, or you're dealing with someone that was just keeping their options open, and they left you for someone else, possibly a Sagittarius or a Gemini. Something here has you feeling stuck, because at the same time, while you want to work on it and you do have good memories of this person, something just tells you it's just time to walk away from this for good. But you can't stop thinking about them. You miss them. You have so many regrets and some unsaid words here, but it's like at the same time you're hesitant to reach out to try to resolve it. For some of you, you may be meeting up with this person again in the summer. Something significant in the summertime may require you to travel. But yeah, illusions. But I feel like the illusions are no longer, because with the High Priestess, you're able to see clearly what you didn't see before. This person tried to cover up. They did some things to you that were not right, and they tried to cover them up, but you saw right through it. This person was secretive. And they may have secretively been juggling another relationship on the side, even though they know that the two of you were meant to be, that there was a reason. It's not just that the two of you met by happenstance, right? This person knows that there's a real deeper meaning to this connection. They knew it all along, but they risked it. And I feel like someone wants you back. This person could be in another country, another state, or they could even be down the street. There could be some type of distance here. Yeah. Someone regrets having walked away from an Earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the mother of their children. They feel like you were definitely there for them in their time of need. And they did not want this separation. They miss all the good qualities about you, the good things that you brought to the table. Because though they may have been out there exploring their options, they continuously come up short. Because these people that they may be meeting don't have the same qualities as you do. And they don't see a future with these people. I get it very strongly again. I'm picking it up again. Someone experienced the death of someone. And if that's the case, Leo, if this is something that was recent, my apologies. No, some of you that could be the case. But like I said, I'm picking it up again very strongly that this is a deceased loved one. And I don't mean to repeat myself, but the spirit guides are bringing it up and making it very vivid to me that you are, please pay attention to the messages that you're about to get from this person. This is a significant message for only some of you, okay? A deceased loved one that passed away that is in the afterlife is going to bring you a significant piece of information. And this information is going to help propel you forward or give you some type of clarity. It's going to be a very healing message for some of you. But without a doubt, yes. And this is a father figure for some of you. For others of you, this is a mother figure, a grandmother. I'm hearing matriarch, patriarch, okay? So again, an older family member that is significant to your life. Butterflies may be significant to your situation. You may see butterflies, and this may be this person trying to show you that they are present in your life and that you're not alone, that they hear you, that they see you, that they're still with you, okay? But some of you are definitely still grieving the loss of this person. You're still thinking about the loss of this loved one, and yeah, even though they've passed on to the afterlife, they're still there. They're still trying to connect with you. They still are trying to reach out to you. Okay. I feel like there's someone coming back into your life. Signs and synchronicities you may see. Just like what I talked about with the butterflies. So yes, confirmation, thank you, Holy Spirit, of things coming together. Confirmation of things confirming that you're on the right path to your destiny, to the things that you are meant to do in this lifetime. Spirit is urging you to trust yourself. Manifestation is going to be important for you this month. You're manifesting something, okay? Or you're just realizing, you're getting to this place of realizing that you really do have more say-so over your life and more control over your life than you really give yourself credit for. You have the ability to manifest and bring certain things into your life. So some of you could be working on some type of magic, doing certain type of spells, right? And I feel like with that spell work that you're doing, it brings in success for you. It brings in joy. I feel like on a spiritual level, Leo, you're definitely going through some type of spiritual evolution. I got this also for Sagittarius. It's not going to be for every Sagittarius, this particular part of the reading, but some of you may be able to relate to this. I feel like there's certain walls that need to be torn down. And I feel like this is an opportunity for this to happen. Like this time period marks walls being torn down. Again, if you have blocked someone, blocked communication with someone, I feel like the tower tears those walls down. If someone is deceiving you in some way, it's like those walls that they've built, those walls of illusion are being torn down. You're going to be able to see clearly the people in your life, the snakes in the grass in your life. Illusions that maybe you've built in your mind, outdated thinking about yourself, outdated thinking about a situation, old ways of thinking that have hindered you and that have kept you in a bubble and that have kept you being stuck, right? And stagnant. I feel like that's being released. The tower is going to tear that down where you'll be able to see clearly. I feel like, yeah, you'll be able to see things from a different perspective. Enlightenment is coming in for some of you, for sure. No longer feeling stuck. Getting out of a stuck pattern. Walls being torn down, as I stated before. Someone putting up emotional walls, barriers, afraid to let love in. There's an Aries, I swear to it, for some of you that has a very strong pull on your heart. that could be coming back into the picture, that wants you to gain a new perspective, or this Tower moment is bringing with it an opportunity to see things with fresh eyes, seeing things from a different perspective, opening your mind and no longer compartmentalizing things, people, and situations. You know what I mean? By being narrow-minded, you're able to expand your mind and see that there were maybe different possibilities, different reasons that things may have happened in your life. That type of thing is what I'm getting. A lot of change, a lot of positive change, but if you allow yourself to see it in a positive light. It's all in the way that you see it, Leo. This is a very strong time of intuition, okay? Again, I talked about tearing down walls. This is going to invoke a lot of emotion within you. You're going to be exploring your emotions. There could be an outpouring of emotions. And it may have something to do with a fire sign. Once again, I pick up Aries. Of course, it could be Leo. This could even be your own energy. And that would be a very intense relationship, Leo and Aries. Yeah, two very alpha signs. But I feel like there's still love here between the two of you. And someone here feels that it's worth fighting for. But by the same token, one of you feels that the other one gave this false illusion of stability, when really this person was just out to be a player and to be unfaithful. And part of you, Leo, is feeling like, and keep in mind, this can go vice versa, like you're reluctant to forgive this person. But again, forgiveness is kind of a weird word, because, not a weird word, how do I say this? Forgiveness can be misconstrued, because forgiveness just simply means that you let something go. And it's for your own benefit that you let it go. You don't forgive someone always just for their benefit. Forgiving someone, let me put it this way, does not necessarily mean that you just let this person off the hook and you let it slide, right? Whatever they did, whatever transpired between the two of you, like you just let it go, right? You let it go, but you can love someone from a distance and forgive them. But you want to forgive in order to not let things fester in your heart, because when you don't forgive someone, it hurts you more than that person. Different video, separate video for a separate time. But anyway, you've been waiting for some type of an apology, I feel. And I feel that something may have happened, significant may have happened over the winter time or the colder seasons. And some of you could just really be worried about what's to come, right? What is this tower going to bring with it, right? What could possibly happen next? Okay, because you may have felt like a lot of difficult things in your life have been happening one after the other, after the other, after the other. But I feel like this is strengthening your relationship with God. I went out on a completely different tangent. This is what my spirit guides are telling me to say to you guys. So I pray and hope that it's reaching someone and that it makes sense to someone. But yes, I see a cause for celebration, especially with the outcome of a court decision, things coming together, projects. Some of you are finishing up a project. Some of you are ready to rebuild, reestablish. Right when I said breaking down walls, right? The real you is about to emerge with that tower moment. This is definitely a time of evolvement. You can't stay the person that you once were, right? You're going on to royalty. And you're stepping out of this place of confusion and obscurity where things seem uncertain and where you don't know where to turn, because you know exactly where to turn. Where to turn is within. Not external to yourself, but within. God is within you. He created everyone. He created everything. God is not external from you. He is within you. Okay, with the work. Let's see. What's going on with work? Some of you could be traveling for work, a new work opportunity. Some of you have a family to think about, right? And that's why, let's see, that's why you're looking for stability, or you're holding on to stability, or you feel like you have to be stuck in the mundane and do something that you don't like. So you could be going back to an old job, going back to your old town, your hometown, to visit friends. Or maybe that's something that you may be doing in the future, something that may be upcoming. You may be having confusion about the path that you want to go on. The road that you want to travel when it comes to your career. Blazing new trails, finding new opportunities. And it's not that you have to find the opportunities, because I feel like they're right there, Leo. But it's like you may not see them because for some of you, you may not be in tune with your intuition, or you may not be paying attention to the signs and synchronicities. But money is definitely an issue. It's a factor in your mind when it comes to your career, right? Maybe you didn't feel like that job offered you the stability that you wanted anyway. Maybe some of you are wanting to go into business for yourself, or you already have. And like I said, you don't see things coming together. But I do see you reestablishing things, edifying yourself, rebuilding yourself after some type of upset or disappointment that may have happened. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it's like your money definitely falls into place with whatever it is that inspires you, whatever it is that you're going after. Because you feel like you're not resonating with what it is that you're doing currently for some of you. But you just lack that direction about what to do. But ultimately, I feel like some of you walk away from your current job and go into working or developing some type of new skill or ability. It could even be something to do with spirituality. I feel like the lesson is coming together. It's not just, now you're realizing that life is not just a hodgepodge of events that happen, right? That there is a reason, a rhyme and reason for everything that happens. And you're beginning to see the big picture, I feel. And it could have definitely had something to do with walking away from this job or this relationship or whatever it was, a contract, a work contract with someone. You're able to see things from a fresh, new perspective. You've grown, you've changed. And if you haven't completely, I mean, we don't all completely evolve in just one lesson, but I mean, you're getting there, okay? Especially with your spirituality. You're beginning to see why certain things didn't move forward and they didn't progress, and the reason that they didn't work out. And you're beginning to see the blessing in the situation. Let's see what's going on for the cross watcher, because my spirit guides brought this in a completely different direction, but I'm still open to it, spirit guides. What else do you have? Cross watchers for the zodiac sign of Leo. Holy Spirit, what is in store for the cross watchers? Your cross watcher could have Leo in their chart. I feel very strongly, Leo, that your cross watcher may be reaching out, or that you're ready to reach out to them. You've been waiting. One of you has been waiting, and one of you knows that it's time to reach out. You've just been going with the flow, right? But now you're realizing that it's time to break down those walls, those barriers that you put up. Again, this message is not for everyone. It's not for every Leo out there, but I feel like this message is going to touch someone. Yeah. Okay. Wow. A lot of cards here. Definitely Aries. Someone here feels defeated. Feels like all is lost. Someone here has been waiting for someone to make a final choice about possibly having to do with a third party. Someone here is waiting for the final outcome. Your cross watcher could be waiting for the final outcome of a court case that has been ongoing, has been dragging on, But someone here feels like they've waited. They've waited long enough and they feel defeated and they feel like they have no other choice but to walk away. Because they don't feel like things are going to work out between the two of you. Not that they don't want them to, but this is their state of mind right now. Because of something that they did. Someone said something when they were not in the proper state of mind. Whether this had something to do with alcohol. Whether this had something to do with someone having addictions. But someone just was not in the right state of mind when they said something or they did something. And they're having a lot of regrets. For some of you, this may have had something to do with a domestic violence situation. That could be why you find yourself in court. There could be court custody cases going on. Someone here felt controlled, felt stifled in the relationship. Or this was someone giving out those actions. So it led to the relationship falling apart. Someone feels like they want to apologize, but it's too late. You've changed your number. You've moved on. You have blocked them out of your life in some way. Like I said, those walls, right? They feel like those walls are too big to tear down. But they definitely think about you. They miss you. They miss having you in close proximity. And it's not about the convenience of you. It's about the very essence of you that they miss. They may be too proud to tell you this. Because there is pride and ego involved in this, yeah. But they feel like they have no other choice but to release you and let you go. Because of something that they may have seen or heard about you. And it could definitely be driving them into a very depressed state. Because they may not be getting any inner peace. They didn't want this separation. There is no inner peace when it comes to this separation. They realize that they took you for granted. So, yeah, they're depressed right now. They're kind of doing their own thing. But in doing their own thing, they're coming in tune with their spirituality. It's driven them to see, some type of spiritual quest. They could be seeking the advice of others. Some of you could be dealing with a cross-watcher that is going into some type of recovery program, maybe getting some type of counseling, but definitely needing to talk to someone because they've got it bad. Like this is a really bad case of missing you, of loving you, and they're really hurt. They're feeling very vulnerable right now. They're more hurt than words can say. They're hurting because they hurt you. And they feel like they've lost you. And they're looking for some type of clarity about where the two of you stand. And they're really disappointed in themselves and in the way that things worked out. And they definitely want to fix this with you. They're having regrets about the fact that they left, especially under the circumstances in which they left, where things were pretty heated and intense. And some really foolish things were said. Or they feel like the things that they said were foolish and they're having regrets about it. Feeling like they have nothing, like I said, no other recourse but to give up on this. Because they know they were at fault having to do with a third-party situation. And that they left you only to feel like a fool in the end. Only to feel like the laughing stock. They want your forgiveness. They no longer want to fight with you. They don't want to argue with you. So I feel like some of you, if this has something to do with a child custody situation, they don't want to battle anymore. They want to come to some type of an agreement and see if the two of you can work together regarding the custody of a child or seeing a child. Someone is estranged from their child here. Whether this is an adult relationship, like an adult son or daughter and a mother, right? Or maybe you're estranged from this person due to the afterlife. Estranged isn't the right word, but separated No, we're not separated. But you get my drift, right? They can't stop thinking about you. They miss you. Could be a Sagittarius. They want to work on this. They want this Ace of Cups with you. But the thing is, they don't know how you feel about them. They don't know if you still love them the same. So all they can do is watch you from a distance. Or they feel judged by the eyes of everyone else because of what they did or said and because of how they treated you. Trust issues are definitely a big factor here. And they want to be brutally honest with you, but they're being cold. They don't want to admit that they still love you, but they really do, and it's tearing them apart. More than, like I said, they care to admit. They're going to keep this stiff upper lip. Act like everything's all good. No, I'm not hurt. No, I don't feel a thing. No. But they love you. But they're also afraid to go back into this with you if you were to give them another chance, because they don't want to blow it like they did in the past. A lot of self-doubt, self-pity, self-loathing, self-deprecation, a lot of negative thoughts. This person could be going back into an addiction. This situation could be driving them to drink or tempting them to drink. But yeah, I feel like there's someone here that wants to heal. Some of you are definitely getting back in touch with your ancestors. Ancestry, going back in history. Maybe even researching your background. Some of you are healers. Some of you are teachers. Some of you are manifestors. You could be whatever this is that's driving you into your spirituality. I feel like you may go into teaching on a spiritual level, or some of you could be seeking out some type of a mentor to inspire you and to uplift you and to get back to this place of being yourself again. But I do feel like some of you will definitely reconnect with someone from your past. And for some of you, there will be a time of healing. And some of you, this is someone that's really, truly willing to put in all the work and work overtime with this. Now, some of you could be working a lot of overtime. That could be why you're feeling exhausted. Some of you are definitely standing up for positive change in your life. You're being very brave, courageous, hardworking. Some of you are very athletic, very competitive. Some of you are very disciplined or action driven, or something could be driving you to do something new, right? But you're definitely growing. You're beginning to understand. You're beginning to become very self-aware, very considerate and virtuous. Realizing that everything has its rightful place, that there's a reason for everything. Some of you are definitely collaborating with other people, or you're accepting the help from assistance from other people. Partnerships, teams, working in teams, working together could be very beneficial for you. Some of you could be joining a group. But yeah, some of you are definitely moving. Maybe even moving back in with this person at a very slow and steady pace. Because some of you may actually reconnect with this person that you had, that you have a very strong attraction to, that is a soulmate, that is a twin flame for some of you. Okay, this reading is so long. Let me go ahead and pull the advice cards here. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Holy Spirit, message here, spiritual understanding. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. So yes, again, talking about spiritual evolvement. Leo, compassion, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So I feel like, yes, there's going to be a place of compassion here, coming together, place of understanding, and then divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. Again, confirmation that everything happens for a reason. That you didn't just meet this person out of happenstance. You met this person for a divine reason. And that reason, for some of you, may not be over yet. And there may still be more to explore and more lessons to learn together. So Leo, this concludes your very long reading. I hope that this helped someone. Again, if you'd like to book a personal reading, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. The link is below in the description box. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, Leo. I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye for now.